So now sometimes you're just kind of sick, so you're sitting in your soaker tub in the water that's way too hot, just trying not to die. And you look at an empty wall and you think, you know what? There should be a towel rack there. So you wake up the next morning and you get started on building your new towel rack. That's what I'm doing. So I was scrolling the internet looking for design ideas, and I think I came on something. So I wrapped up some various size towels. This one's good and thick, good quality. We've got a medium quality blue and a low quality grays here for the heights. I'm not going to go too into design here because, you know, explaining things isn't my strong suit, but just kind of show you how I'm doing it. Anyway, so I'm kind of thinking 8 inches. This towel is about 5 inches. So if I want to go medium to low grade quality towels on my towel rack, if I want to go 3 at a time, I'll use this, but I can get 2 of the larger qualities out of it. Anyway, we'll see. All right. This is a side profile. Basically, it's going to look like this. This is 1-inch material. We will have a shelf right here. That'll be 3/4 of an inch thick, probably. We'll have another 3/4 here. And I do want a top shelf just for, you know, photos, junk, whatever. So we'll have another 3/4 inch there, but that won't affect anything. 3 towels is 9 inches tall. So to give myself a little bit of play, I'm going to want 10 inches there. And then the depth of each towel. That's what I'm after. That'll be a 45, that'll be a straight cut. Top of the shelf, if we're looking down on this shelf, so this will be the top of the shelf. We'll have 2 1-inch bars going in the middle. The shelf will attach via screws here, and the center of the screws on each side will be 8 inches. Absolutely do not like changing that saw to make it cut 45s, but I got a whole bunch of 45s to make, so that's happening. All right, so you can go off these little marks all you want. They're never accurate. So what I do is I have a block of wood cut at 45, and then I make sure that lines up, tighten the bolts down, and that's how I actually get 45s. All right, here's what I got so far. This is going to be the bottom shelf. Weld seams are down to make it easy to install some nut certs. All right, top shelf and bottom shelf are done. Should weld them together and then start worrying about the uprights and then the middle shelf. When you weld something, it's hard to keep it square because of weld distortion. So I built this little rig that'll help me straighten out the piece, because on this side it's 8 inches. On the inside it's a little shy. It's like 7 3/4 to the outside. So yeah, this is my straightening jig. All right, got these pieces made to weld onto the front, which means I need to put some thread inserts into the top before I weld that together. I'm debating what size screws to use. Probably just use a 1/4 20. So this is from Hardell, I believe, pronounced. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a huge hole. Maybe I'll go something smaller. What are these? 8? And I mean, 8 would work. Here's a 10. 10/24? That sounds like a good size. Alright, 10/24 needs a 9/32 hole size. Let's do this. Yeah, it's just basically a rivet. Rivets little inserts in there for you. when you can't weld the nut on the back and your material is too thin to run a tap down it, they're pretty handy. They do leave a little washer size parts above the metal. You know, there's always that one guy at work when he takes some time off or takes a break, you got to retrain him. Well, that's how it is with me in welding. So I did the corners you're not going to see first. Now I'm going to do the outsides now that I've got practice. I have come to the determination that no matter how good of a hobby welder you think you are, weld distortion does not care. You can try to prevent it, you can try to avoid it, you can clamp, do whatever you want to do. It's gonna distort. Like, it's close, but it's not perfect. You know, I'd be happy with, you know, 1/8 of an inch out of square or alignment all the way around, and I'm kind of there, but I try to even prevent that. Just not gonna happen. Well, here it is, all done and painted. It's in the wood shop now, awaiting shelves. Yeah, I'm not making those, so I won't have any footage of those being made, but yeah, we'll cut back when those are ready. All right, got some of these screw hanger bolt things to thread into. Yeah, don't worry about that. So that'll thread in there and stop. So I'm gonna use these to transfer the location of these, but this is too tall, so I'm just going to take a grinder and cut them down. And here are the shelves being glued up. They're looking good so far. The stain is on the shelves. They're looking good. Should be ready pretty soon. Okay, got the towel rack screwed on. Top shelf needs to be level. So we're there. So now I put in the bottom screw, hold it in. Okay, now we just put the shelves on. It looks pretty good. Got some towels on it. And there it is. Not much to it. Just a little towel rack. But I don't know, I think it kind of looks good. Doesn't fix the echo in this bathroom yet, but maybe more stuff will. Now the top shelf, that's a different story. You know, you could put some seashells or some toilet paper or something up there. But for now, I'm gonna put some little family photos up there. Well, hope you enjoyed my little shelf build. Metal was $15, and I probably have $30 worth of maple stain and varnish on it. So, I don't know, 40, 45 bucks or so. I don't know, not bad though. All right, everybody, I'll see you later.